An embattled Chattooga County judge is in trouble again. Judge Carlton Vines has been indicted in connection with a voter fraud investigation.
This comes almost a year after Judge Vines' very public DUI arrest. The I-Team's Dana Fowle continues to follow this story. Dana.
Well, of course, there were allegations of voter fraud soon after Judge Vines won a seat on the bench in 2006. Sam Finster ran against him. Mr. Finster was ahead until the absentee ballots came in. Now, those votes made Judge Vines the winner. But all along, there have been questions about those absentee ballots.
I ran and I won, and there was some oddness, and then I lost, yes.
Judge Sam Finster told the I-Team a year ago that the absentee ballots that kept rolling in for Judge Carlton Vines during a 2006 election didn't add up. And last week, a Chattooga County grand jury agreed. Judge Vines was indicted on charges of possession of ballots, conspiracy to commit election fraud, and false swearing. Judge Vines lost the ballot box votes, but won the state court job after absentee ballots came rolling in. This letter to investigators from the former Republican Party chair claimed the absentee ballots in this judge's race may not have been properly matched with voter registration cards.
They discovered 20 absentee ballots had been run through the same postage meter. 19 of them in consecutive order.
These are photocopies of those absentee ballots in question. Now, according to the Republican Party chairman, 20 of these, coming from all sorts of different towns, ran through one person's private postage machine. And this, he says, he found very curious. In a statement to the I-Team today, Judge Finster, now a municipal court judge, called the 3-count indictment disgraceful. Judge Vines wouldn't comment. Already, Judge Vines is suspended from the bench after this DUI arrest last fall. This Georgia State Patrol dash cam video shows him stumbling and admitting he's had too much to drink.
Do you feel like you've had too much to be driving?
Here, he refuses to take a field sobriety test.
What I want you to do is raise 1 foot off the ground approximately 6 inches.
I'm not going to do that.
You don't want to take no field sobriety. None whatsoever. All right, I'm placing you under arrest for driving under the influence.
For this, he paid a fine, served 72 hours in jail, and did community service. But this wasn't his first DUI arrest. 5 years ago, Judge Vines resigned from the bench after a DUI conviction. This last time, the Judicial Qualifications Commission has suspended him, although he still gets paid. 2 years past the election, Mr. Finster says he'd still like to know just how he lost that very tight race.
I'd like to know the truth. Maybe that comes from being on the bench. I'd just really like to know the truth.
Now, one of the indictments says there are unnamed co-conspirators who were part of the conspiracy to commit election fraud.
Well, any idea who these co-conspirators are?
Not exactly. This still is an open investigation. The special prosecutor assigned to the case says he won't comment, though, on whether the co-conspirators will be charged or even named. But there's some speculation.
Well, we'll see if we ultimately do get to the truth on this. Dana, thanks very much.